My FK'd up life.
Well, I have a dream to be a stand-up comedian so that I can complain whoever I think is a dumb asshole without worrying about offending them, because I can always say it's a joke. But I dare not to try. I had a lot of concerns, like my English is not good enough, I have limited talent to write funny jokes, and or simply because I'm lazy. It's always easier to give up, you know. Until recently, I found out that I've been cheated again by a guy that I dated for like 1 month. I just realized that I've already got what it takes to be a good comedian. A fucked up life. I fucked up a lot of things in my life. Take my personal life as an example. I have never been in a relationship. I dated a 3 guy though, or I believe so. Well, my first date was a French. He was drop dead gorgeous. If you happen to have lived in France for a while, you will know that a hot French guy is rare. I often think that if there is an index for the total amount of beauty of one nation, just something just like GDP, the French woman has no doubt contributed to the most of it. But anyway, I met a French guy. He was handsome, knowledgeable, well-educated, and in good shape. But there's always a but. He's a controlling freak. Anyway, he's make-out worthy, so I'm totally fine with his male chauvinism, because you don't spend all your time talking about ideology, right? Then I met another guy on Facebook, a Chinese eye candy. We talked about like 3 months every day. And one day he just said to me, "Hey honey, I got good news for you." I thought maybe he was going to fly to my city to like visit me, you know. I was just too naive. He said that, "Well, I have a great investment opportunity for you. With just $10 grand, you can double your capital in just 1 week." Well, I guess he just made wrong assumption about both my intelligence and my financial situation. But as someone who is very cautious, I never make the same mistake twice. I make it 3 or 4 times just to make sure. So during the quarantine, out of boredom, I began to chat with another guy, a British Indian. Yes, I do pay attention to the diversity while dating, because I am, in the French guy's comment, une gauchiste stupide. Well, some of you may ask why I keep looking for guys in the biggest garbage dump in this world, aka the internet. Well, here is the answer. As someone who works from 9 to 9, 5 days a week, love is just not going to happen on my super long way to commute, okay? However, I did learn from my first 2 epic flop. This time I picked up an average looking guy. Yeah. Is this the political correct way of saying ugly? Okay. I think it's safer to date a guy like this, maybe. But if any of you have happen to have the same thought as me, here is my suggestion. No, no, and no. If you don't believe in me, just listen to Oscar Wilde. It's only shallow people who don't judge by appearance. But he doesn't seem like a very solid source, seeing that he died alone in a cheap hotel in Paris. But anyway, here is my lesson. If you date a handsome scum, it's like sharing a cake with others. You just get a piece of it, but it's a cake after all. If you date an ugly scum, when you find out that he cheated on you or something, you literally feel like eating a piece of shit. Yeah. So cake or she, your choice. Well, what happened to me this time is that after going out with him for like 1 month, I found out that he already has a girlfriend. Yeah. But luckily we never had sex thanks to the strict epidemic control regulation here in China. We can't enter each other's apartment. So I never thought I would say this sentence one day in my life, but this time, thank you, government, for preventing me from making a huge mistake. How did I find out that he has a girlfriend? It's very simple. Just by instinct and with a little bit help of searching engine. You know, we women are known for her sharp instinct. We can tell that something is wrong simply by a message saying hello. So don't mess up with girls. And I highly recommend the crime investigation team to recruit more women. I think it will definitely improve your efficiency. Yeah. At last, he's very stupid. Who will use the same name for all the social media accounts if you want to date different girls at the same time? His stupidity just makes things so easy for me. I even find out his girlfriend's IG page, and we did some fact-checking together. Yeah, it was quite exciting. You know that one thing about this sort of guy who dated multiple girls at the same time is that they never sleep. Especially in the night. Like, he used to talk to me every day until like midnight, because it's when good and decent people like me sleep. And then he continued to talk to his girlfriend up until 3 a.m. in the morning. So that explains where his huge eye bags come from. The most ironic thing is that he claimed to be a Christian. Which church he goes to? Maybe he just read a bit of the Old Testament, where men were allowed to marry with like 100 women. Frankly speaking, when I found out all this, I was more than angry. Because not only did he cheat on me, he was also trying to brainwash me to make me believe that it was all my fault. That was beyond my tolerance. I was so angry that I want him dead. Unfortunately, the law wouldn't allow. Yeah, I know, stupid law. And I'm not Villanelle from Killing Eve, so I can just pray to God if he really exists. I just wish him never get hurt in his life. Yeah, I was not joking about that one, by the way. Okay, but anyway, there's a silver lining, and it just made me realize that how happy my life is, and I don't need to find someone to share because I can be totally happy on my own. I also figure out that if you treat yourself as a queen, no one can treat you as a slave. So, I know it's a little bit cliche, but girls, just remember to love yourself, be proud of yourself, enjoy your life, because la vie est belle.